Since Be'ezrat Hashem tomorrow we're going to have a Brit in our community over here, and everybody going to pray by Bet El. Be'ezrat Hashem, the Avi Aben chose me to be the Mohel. God bless him. We want to teach a little bit about the Kavanot that we have from this book, Avodat HaKodesh, in page 849. So we're going to start L'Shem Yechud Kudsha B'Chu Shchinteh V'Tchilu V'Cheimu. So whenever you say Kudsha B'Chu U'Shchinteh, you're connecting Yud Kevavke together with Amonai. That's the name that you form over here. B'Tchilu V'Cheimu with Yud Kevavke and Ekieh. Before it was Yud Kevavke and Amonai. If you won't get yourself such a siddur. U'Cheimu Dechilu. And love and fear, which is Ekieh Yud Kevavke. First was Yud Kevavke Ekieh. Now it's Ekieh Yud Kevavke. Le'echada Shemot Yud ve'ot He, which is Abba and Ima. Ve'ot Va ve'ot He, which is Zun. Be'chuda Shelim, B'Shem Kol Israel. In the name of all the Jewish people. Zun is Za Inuk. Za, which is Chesed all the way to Yesod. I Nukva, which is the Malchut, which is the receiver. Hine Anochi Ba Lamul Tinok Zeh, Lekayem Mitzvat Aseh. We are coming to do this Mitzvat Aseh, to do Brit Milah. כמו שנאמר, זאת בריתי אשר תשמרו ביני וביניכם ובין זרעך אחריך. עמו לכם כל זכר, להכניסו בבריתו של אברהם אבינו. To make the mitzvah of circumcising the firstborn, in order to bring him inside the Brit of Avraham Avinu. ולהכניסו בחולקת טובה דקודשה ברכו. And bring him inside the חלק, the good part of Hashem.
Why are we saying להכניסו בבריתו של אברהם אבינו? Why they wrote this one?
Avraham Avinu was the first one.
Why? He's a part of the...
He is the first one. It says that Avraham Avinu, because he was the first one, he dedicated for this mitzvah of Brit Milah, Hashem made him to sit in the petach of Gehenom. And every Jew that had Brit Milah kasher, he takes him out of the Gehenom.
So,
Avraham Avinu.
So question...
That's why it says, Kechom Hayom. Where in the world is so hot? In Gehenom.
Yaakov was...
That because he was so dedicated for this mitzvah of Brit, and even in such a hot day, he still made a mitzvah of welcoming the guest. Hashem said, I will allow you to take out people from the Gehenom.
And Yaakov,
that's how powerful.
Yaakov, he born with the Brit already, or he did Brit?
I have to check.
You said that tzadikim mamash, tzadikim, they getting Brit already.
Could be, yeah. Could be, yeah. ולהכניסו בחולקת טובה דקודשה ברכו, דכתיב וצדיק יסוד עולם. Amen. And bring him inside, it says the Brit of the Tzaddik. Tzaddik, Yesod, Olam. V'yer Avad HaKudsha B'Chu. Huh? They're doing it in the house of the rabbi. V'yer Avad HaKudsha B'Chu v'ay korbana v'yitra'ebe. And may that child right now, the Brit right now, is going to be like a korban that the father is bringing right now. The korban. V'yitra'ebe. And Hashem will be desiring it. ויזכה לעשר חופות ודזמנין קודשה ברכו למעבד לצדיקה לעלמא דעתה. And may that child, it says, inherit עולם הבא, that will have inside there 10 חופות.
מה זה 10 חופות?
10 חופות, upstairs in שמיים. כדכתיב, אשרי תבחר ותקרב ישכון חצריך, praise worthy אשרי, the one that Hashem will choose and will make him be in his חצר, in his dwelling, נשבעה בטוב ביתך, קדושך עליך. And then we will be full, satiated, savea, from the word v'achalta v'savata, right? Satiate yourself. Betuv betecha, the best part of Gan Eden, kedosh echalecha, which is the holy places of the echalot. Remember we spoke about the 7 echalot? Here he's talking about the 10 chupot also. V'ata ba'avonotenu, hareva irenu. Now because of our sins, Chareva irenu, our Bet HaMikdash destroyed, our city, the holy city of Yerushalayim is destroyed. V'shamem Bet Mikdashenu, Bet HaMikdash destroyed. Ve'en lanu korbanot, shechapu ba'adenu, we have no korban in order to make a para for our mistakes. Yeh ratzon shi'eh nechshav dam ha'berit hazeh ke'ilu baniti mizbeach. May Hashem be your will, that this blood of the Brit Milah will be like the blood of the korban. Remember, whenever you make the Brit Milah, the korban, you don't sacrifice all the body of the animal. Mainly you sacrifice the blood and the fats.
Oh, this is on Kal.
So it says...
This is Kal.
That's how you're right.
We never knew that.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is...
ואתה בעוונותינו חרבה עירנו ושמם מקדשנו ואין הם קורבנות. יהי רצון שיהיה נחשב דם הברית הזה כאילו בניתי מזבח. May it be that you will be accepting it, Hashem, as I build mizbeach ve'eleti alav olot uzvachim, and I brought on top of it the highest korban olah and zvachim. יהיו לרצון מרפי ויגיון ולפניך אדוני, צורי וגואלי. This is the
Who's
supposed to...
Sandak saying this?
It depends. The best is either the father or the Avia or the Mohel.
אבל הנה פה יש לסנדק עכשיו.
Then the Sandak says, לשם יחוד קודשה ברכות שכינתה, ויחודה שלם בשם כל ישראל, הקמה שכינתה מאפה, הנה אנוכי, בא להיות סנדק. I want to be, says סנדק, ואהיה כיסא ומזבח לעשות על ירחי המילה. And I should be the מזבח, in order to be the one that the blood of the Brit is going to be sacrificed over. Look how big mitzvah it is to be סנדק. ויהי רצון מלפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו שיהיה מזבח כפרה. That I should be, maybe a real Hashem, that I should be mizbeach kapara, that make a kapara. Right now, all the people over here get kapara because of who? Because of the sandak. He is the mizbeach.
I was Sandak and I didn't say this.
Utchaper al kol chatotai, and please Hashem, erase all my mistakes. Avonotai, the mistakes I have done by mistake, the mistakes I have done purposely, and the mistakes I have done intentionally.
Now this makes sense because you're giving bracha after that.
בפרט מה שפגמתי.
Clean me so I can give bracha.
בפרט מה, I told you, when the people חס ושלום מחללי שבת, סנדקים, better not to get from them bracha. Because bracha of רשעים, חס ושלום, can cause the opposite effect.
וסלישתי מלובכו. שאתה מה?
ובפרט מה שפגמתי, נו, בירכי ובעוד ברית קודש. Please Hashem, forgive me, he says, the Sandak supposed to say tomorrow, forgive me Hashem for the mistakes I have done with my legs and with my Brit. ותעלג עלינו כאילו כיוונו כל הכוונות הורות לכוון. And make Hashem count it as we made all the כוונות possible. ולתקן את שורשך במקום עליון, and make this count as we did the mitzvah on the highest level. לעשות נחת רוח ליוצרנו. So you Hashem should be נחת, כיף, pleasant from our actions. וינועם אדוני אלוהינו עלינו מעשה ידינו, our actions. כוננה עלינו. Hashem, please make them with the highest כוונות. ומעשה ידינו, כוננהו. Then, ברוך הבא בשם אדוני. And this, the Arizal says there is special כוונות. It says, Baruch is blessed, is always the Brit. Baruch. All the blessings come from the Brit. Haba, he says, is Gematria 8. That today is the 8th day. You see, Hey is 8, 5.
8, yeah.
2, Bet is 2, Aleph is 1. What you get together? 8. Today is the 8th day of the Brit. The Moel is supposed to have that in mind. Baruch Haba, there is much more Kavanot over there. We're just telling you mamash in short. Okay. Then, the Avi Ben says, Sas anochi al imratecha kemotze shalal rav. It's important, Rabotai, to know, because I see many times you go to Brit, Avi Ben doesn't know nothing. Chaval, Jalka, the father of the son. So it says over here to say, Sas anochi al imratecha kemotze shalal rav. Zivchei Elohim ruach nishbara. The best korban is to come with no ga'ava. Ruach nishbara. Ruach is air. No, Hashem says, you want to bring korban to me? Ruach nishbara, break your air. Deflate your ga'ava. וברי את הגאווה ציבר. לב נשבר ונתקה. Make yourself always realize that you are not 100%, you are broken. אלוהים לא תבזה. Hashem is not going to push away this tshuva of that person. היטיבה ברצונך את ציון. Please Hashem, rebuild ציון. תבנה חומות ירושלים and the חומה, how do you say, the walls of ירושלים. אז תחפוץ זבחי צדק עולה וחליל. And then Hashem, you will be desired. תחפוץ. Tachpotz. You ready, Shakol? Yeah. Your mouth is full of food, kakare. Sure? You cannot say bracha when you have food in your mouth. Shakol. Birshut morai verabotai. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol niya bidbaro. Okay? אז תחפוץ זבחי צדק עולה וחליל, and then Hashem, you will desire זבחי צדק, korbanot, that we will bring over there, עולה, which is one of the korbanot, וחליל, and the one that goes fully on top of the מזבח, אז יעלו על מזבחך הפרים, and then on the מזבח is going to come big korban. Par is axe, brick. We will bring on the מזבח, it says, brick. Please Hashem, build Yerushalayim. That will we say tomorrow. Avi Ben, the father of the son, supposed to say that. I will be mohel, בעזרת השם, בעזרת השם.
לא ידענו כל זה, כבוד.
Tomorrow, בעזרת השם. Tomorrow, yeah. Morning, before the tefillah.
Before 6:30?
Yeah, of course. אשרי תבחר ותקרב ישכון חצריך. Now everybody have to answer. נשבעה בטוב ביתך, קדושך עליך. You see? הקהל עונים העומדים. This is the answer. Then, בארץ ישראל, he says, אבי הבן takes the child and he says, אם אשכחך ירושלים.
זה רק בארץ ישראל, אבל פה גם כן.
No, he says the minhag. Everywhere he's supposed to say. He says in Eretz Israel, they have this minhag that Avi Ben says it. Everybody have to say it. The first question is it Avi Ben says it? Is it Sandak says it? The rabbi says, who says it? So in Eretz Israel, the minhag is that Avi Ben holds the child and he says this following words. אם אשכחך ירושלים, תשכח ימיני. If I will forget Yerushalayim, let my right hand be forgotten. Means to say all my koach, all my strength will be forgotten. Chas v'shalom. If I will forget Yerushalayim. תדבק לשוני לחכי. Let my tongue stick to my palate, that I will not be able to talk. אם לא אזכרך, if I will not remember ירושלים. אם לא אעלה את ירושלים, על ראש שמחתי. On top of all of my simcha, I will remember ירושלים. That's a person to say. Then Shema Yisrael. Everybody answer Shema Yisrael. And Adonai Melech, Adonai Malach, Adonai Melech L'olam Va'ed. Ana Hashem Moshiana, Ana Hashem Atzlichana, like everybody does. And then Rabotai over here is very important Kavanah. Yes, Bechor? No, this is just jokes. Sephardi, Ashkenazi, Hasidish, Kohen, Levi. This just people joke around. It's the same thing. Everything the same. People make jokes. Oh, he is Sephardi, he cuts like this. This Ashkenazi, he cuts like that. It's all jokes. There is same Brit, everybody does. There is no Sephardi, Ashkenazi version on these things. There is maybe different minhagim, what they do before, after, but the cut is the same cut. There is nothing special in the cut. There is a skin, you take off. That's it. Tamam, that's all it is. Extra skin. Extra skin. Tamam. People look at it, oh, open heart surgery. What makes the Brit Bechor stress? The people, not the Brit. The Brit is very simple. You cut the skin, tamam, that's the Brit. It's very, very simple, I'm telling you. What's the complicated thing is the people. They don't let the mohel breathe. It's very bad, Rabotai. You have to, Ashkenazim, Bechor? Oh, everybody's sitting. Sitting! Everybody's sitting, watching like this. Mohel is over there with the baby. Mazel tov, mazel tov. Mohel has space. Avi Ben Sandak. Kaiv. Bayaza. After they do blessing, whatever, but during the circumcision, the Brit, nobody bothers the Mohel, the Sandak Avi Ben. Спокойно.
Посмотреть, как это происходит, когда ему сделали, он хочет. Это есть меда кенегед меда, он хочет вернуться.
יאללה, רבותיי, back to us. So now listen to the following כוונה. זה הכיסא של אליהו הנביא.
מה זה השם הזה? זה שם של...
Oh, that's what I want to tell you. You see, you remember last time we spoke about Eliyahu. How do you spell it? Eliyahu, right? What do you have over here?
Yud Hey Vav.
Take tzaddik. Take taf. What is the opposite of aleph?
Aleph Taf.
Taf. Remember we spoke about Adbash system? Yeah. The coded system. Remember? Aleph is a taf, bet is shin. Remember like this? So he says that's the code name of Eliyahu. Aleph is taf. Lamed is chaf. Yud.
Lamed and Chaf is together, no?
Yud is mem. Yud is the 10th one from here. Mem is the 10th one from there. Hey is tzaddik, is 5 from here. Aleph bet gimel hey. Taf, shin, resh, kuf, tzaddik. Tzaddik, какой будет? The 5th one. Vav is pei. So that's the code of Eliyahu Hanavi's name. This name. And the Ari says if you're going to have proper kavanot, you can help the child not to make damage to his brit lifelong. Imagine what powerful it is.
This kavanot?
This one of the kavanot. There is this siddur is very short on kavanot. It's not the full picture. The full picture is pages and pages. But if a person knows the kavanot of it, it's very important. I'm telling you, it is very, very important. Arizal says, you don't say the name. You're supposed to have just in mind. It says, Yechaven. There's also nekudot to this name. This siddur didn't bring the nekudot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's nekudot also. I have the other. I have mine. It's longer than this. Okay. Then Bechor should Avi Ben. Sorry.
אבל זה מוהל עושה את הכוונה.
Yeah, זה מוהל. מוהל says.
זה לא עושה כוונה. אני לא עושה
The
כוונה.
people around don't do kavanah.
סנדק לא עושה את הכוונה, רק מועל.
Moel does it, yeah. Okay. Now, before listen to this. It says, "Ata malachim mufkadim al shmirat hayeled." By you mentioning this name, he says, by kavanah. Now he says, malachim will be protecting this child. You bring, he says, Eliyahu Navi's power to make malachim protect this child. Ata, what is ata in ayah? Now, malachim mufkadim al shmirat hayeled. Malachim are in charge to protect this child. Look how powerful it is, Abotai. Now, Bechor, Sandak, should he receive the child or should he take the child? Take the child.
מה זה receive and take?
Receive, you sitting down, doing nothing. They put on you the children, the baby.
So you have to do like this?
Take is give me the child. Same thing we said that when a person open, tichat echad. The one that it is
Taking the Sefer Torah.
taking the Sefer Torah. Where it's in the phone, in my phone.
Taking the Sefer Torah, when you're taking the Sefer Torah, you have to take by yourself, not...
Take by yourself, but that's only for Kol Nidrei. Remember, this is not all year long. All year long, the guy that opened, he gives. Kol Nidrei, the one that bought Kol Nidrei, takes. Got it?
Big difference.
Difference.
Брит Мила я никогда не видел, чтобы Сандак...
Кена, talking when it could.
Ему говорят, руки откройте, ставят ребенка. Мой.
During the year, whoever opens, Echal,
Он так должен говорить, но он не
supposed to take it out to give it over to the guy.
Тут, оказывается, нужно вот тоже читать Мишем Ихуд.
Here, let me show it to you.
Люди читают.
Stop the recording. You can stop in the way. Now, after we said the sandak supposed to take out his hand and take the child and put on his laps. That's the, he says the mitzvah of sandak. That's how the Rabbi Mutzafi brings down. And then Avi Aben, after he's going to give it over, he's going to say bracha shel kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lachniso b'brito shel Avraham Avinu. Mohel will say bracha shel kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al hamilah. Al hamilah bechor mem yud 50. Lamed 30. What'd you get? 50 and 30? 80. Hey, Amila. Pran la Mila, hey in the end. Hey, what'd you get? 85. Gematria? Pe. What is Pe? Mouth. Brit Milah. Why it's called Brit Milah? Because the words, however a person is going to keep his words, keep his mouth, you should know that this person also keeps his Brit. If a person, не дай Бог, матершинные слова говорит, this is guarantee he's making problems with the Brit also. Ему очень легко на небо упасть, очень легко. Not only упасть, он уже упал тоже. Why? Because you see the way his pe is talking, that's the way his Brit Milah behaving. That's why he says that Kabbalistically, even a person that is making Brit Milah on his son, Shulchan Aruch says, he's supposed to say bracha shel kedeshanu v'tzivanu alamu letaben. That you're making Brit Milah to the ben. Not ala milah, says Rav Yosef. Nowadays we do ala milah. Why? Because we follow the Kabbalah. And Kubalim says milah gematria pe. There is a connection between the pe and the milah. If you say lamul et ben, you change the gematria. You change the number. So therefore he says do not follow Maran. Rav Yosef, do not follow Maran. It says the minhag is to follow the Kabbalah. That even if the father makes the Brit Milah, bracha will be ala milah. That's how much important this word during the Brit Milah is. Now listen to this. Ala milah, now the Kavanot. You see, in page 852, there is already the Kavanot over here. Ala milah, gimatria, ketz. Kol basar, shehi aula. Al, ain, 70. Al, lamed, 30. What you get together? 100. Ha milah, 90. Milah is 85. Ha milah, another 5 is 90. 90 and 100, 190. It says, gimatria, ketz. Ketz kol basar. Whenever the Noach generation made averot with the Brit Milah, Hashem was very upset. What did he say over there? Ketz kol basar ba lefanav. Kanetz. The ketz in Hebrew means the edge, the end. Katze, right? In Hebrew. How do you say end? Ketz. It says Yaakov Avinu wanted to reveal to the Jewish people, Mata yavo haketz. Remember? Parashat Vayechi. And then Hashem took it away from him when Mashiach is going to come. So ketz means the edge, at the end. What's the end of the body? Sfirat Yesod. Chesed Gvura Tiferet Netzach Yesod. Patom Malchut. What is Yesod? Brit Milah. What is Al Hamila? Gematria 190. Gematria ketz, which is the end of your body. שהיא העורלה. בא לפניו ויכוון לנערה ולסלקה.
למה נערה?
לנער, to remove. לנערה. To remove it.
210 лет были.
In Egypt. Yeah. Ketz. 190.
Настал конец.
Exactly. ויכוון כי מילה עם הכולל גימטריה אלוהים. It says take the word מילה, which is 85. With the word itself, 86. What is that? Elohim. Judgment. וגם אלוהים, the יודין, א', למד, then ה' י' מ', and then אלוהים, עם אותיות אלוהים, פשוט עולה גימטריה אורלה. Look at this. Take the word, it says Elohim, 86. Amen. And then take, it says, open Elohim. Aleph, open it. Lamed, then Hey, Hey Yud. Then Yud, Yud of Dalet. Then Mem, you get together with Elohim, which is 86, plus this, if you open it, you get together the number, no, Orla.
86 plus
Ayin, Resh.
No, plus the letters. Aleph, это 111.
305.
Aleph, правильно?
305.
Lamed, Mem, Dalet. What is that going to be? 74. Lamed. Lamed, 30. M, 40. Dalet, 4. What you get? 74. Elohim. Hey, Yud, 15. Yud Vav Dalet, 20. Yud Vav Dalet, 20. Mem is 80. 80. So make cheshbon. 80 plus 20, 100. This was 15. 115. Aleph at the 111.
226.
Huh?
305 coming.
Сейчас, подожди.
226.
226.
226.
No, как? Было?
126.
Huh?
111 and
111 and?
116.
And 115. What's going to be? 226. Elohim. Lamed at 74. What'd you get?
305.
Huh?
226.
Orla is coming 305.
No, Shas, подожди. That's together with Elohim. Elohim you open. Slova Elohim is 86 itself. It says Gematria together comes out to be 270, 35. If you add the 86 to this. 200,
See, here's the clock.
305. 305. Orla. Gematria 305. What is the Orla? The judgment. Right now you're removing from the child. Orla. Then it says, Kavanot kritat ha'orla. בכריתת העורלה יכוון להעביר מידת הדין מהתינוק. Whenever the moel, it says, cutting the brit milah. The orla, you remove. Have in mind, it says, to remove midat adin from this child. What is midat adin, it says? Judgment, Elohim. How? In a open format, Elohim. And in the regular format, Elohim, with not open.
When you going to have time to do this?
Velematekam. And have in mind, with God's name, Yud Kevav Ken Amonai, which is 91 together. Olim begimatria, Hamila ima kolel. Unbelievable. Take Milah, Brit Milah, da? Milah, 85. Hamila, 90. With the word itself, 91. What is that? Yud Kevav Ke 26. Adon Inai is 65. 65, 26, 91. Got it? With God's name, Yud Kevav Ke Amonai, you combine together to remove the judgment. Tishas принес mercies to Hashem's mercies to the child. So the judgment will be removed from the child.
So you hope you can do
This,
this.
Rabotai, once in life. Бехор, сейчас себе Брит Миlah сделал, не получится уже.
Rabbi,
Once.
Moed
in
can
life.
do this one day before, night before, the
No,
same day.
no.
How you have time to do it when especially you have time, millions of people over there?
יכוון לגלות העטרה, שהיא דמיון אות יוד. Says, then look at this. When the child is born, he has shin, letter shin on him, he has letter daled on him.
And you.
And Yud is the Brit Milah is covered. Why? Because the evil, what is the evil? Shadim. How do you say Shadim in singular? Shed. Shin Dalet. He wants to grab on that child. He should not be holy. What is the Moel doing? Removes his power, the evil power. He opened the Yud. Brit Milah, Yud. Shin Dalet. And now you have the Yud. Aaron John? What did you get? Shin Dalet and Yud. God's name.
Where's the sheet?
He says when a baby is born, he's Shin. If you look at him like this, standing, it's Dalet. And whenever he's missing, is the Yud. What is the Yud? It says over there. Everything is symbolic. Obviously, you can do Shin here, you can do Shin different ways also. But it's all symbolic. Kabbalistically, the two letters Shin and Dalet is on him. Because the evil wants to latch on him, wants to grab him. Shin and Dalet, it says. They say that you can form the Dalet by standing, like this. Or like this, yeah, whatever Dalet you look at. It says that's the Dalet. That's symbolic. It says the Yud is the Brit Milah. And the evil closes it. That they should have power over the child. What is the Moel doing? Opening it. Puts God's name on him. Not the Shin Dalet name on him.
And then he taking Shin Daled Yud, ויחי בדמייך היא...
ש"ס. יכוון לגלות. יכוון לגלות העטרה של דמיונות יוד. ולהשלים שם שדי בגוף הילד ויכוון. כי מתתרון העולה בגימטריה שדי, מקבל הילד לחלקו, ומוציא אל הקליפה חלקה. It says, then you have to have in mind, יכוון, כי מלאך מתת. You know מלאך מתת בכור? נמתת טוב. Adin Malach Navichu, Chanoch. You know Chanoch was big tzaddik. The people around him was not tzaddikim. Hashem took him alive to Gan Eden. And he turned to Malach. You know that or no? Malach Matat. There. He is the one, Chanoch. There's a whole, Arizal explains the whole secret why Chanoch became Matat. Why is he in charge of Gan Eden Tachton? There's Gan Eden Elyon and Gan Eden Tachton. It says whenever Rabbi Akiva and the four rabbis went up to Shamayim, remember? They saw two authorities. Who they got confused, it says? This Malach Matat. In short, we say Matat because we should not mention his name in full all the time. Matat and then Ron. So he says, whenever what is Matat and then Ron? Nickname of Shaddai. El Shaddai Eli. Says the Ari, take the Mata and then Ron. Matat, Mem, Tet. Mem 40. Tet, 9 and 9. What you get? 18 plus 40, what you get? 58. Ron, 200. Vav, 6. 206. And N, 50. 256 plus 58. No, make cheshbon. Take out your calculators, no?
256.
Yeah. You see them Kubalim knows a chick like this.
314.
314. Sha, Da, and then E. What you get? Sha, 300. Da, 4, Yud, 10. What you get together? 314.
אבל זה לא שם של הקדוש ברוך הוא.
So HaKadosh Baruch Hu is limiting his light for this type of powers to be created in the world.
What Ron's doing with his name?
Matat and then Ron. That's his name.
You cannot say the...
I just don't want to say the full name.
That's his full name?
Should not say, no. Only Malachim that people's name are like Gabriel, Michael, those are Malachim name. But because they are people's name also, we're allowed to call their name. But Malachim that there are names are not people's names, we should not call their full names just like that.
Why?
It's a disrespect to these people. You are calling a very high authority. You're bothering them for no reason.
Why? We are bigger, higher.
That's not the topic. Let's finish off. We have limited time.
תורו שמנינת.
Kavanat hametzitza. After you hold the Brit, you had kavanah for that. After you cut the orla, move it, you had kavanah for that. Now, whenever you suck, you have to have kavanah for that. What is that? Kavanat hametzitza. כשמוצא אצבע פה יכוון. כי אלוהים גימטריה פה. He says you wanted to remove the Elohim from here, right? What is Elohim? We said 86. What is 86? Your mouth is 85 pe plus the word itself ima kolel 86. So whenever you are Sucking, what do you suck? You suck blood out. What is blood? Judgment. Elohim. That's why it's very important. The Moel, he says, would put his mouth. יכוון להמשיך כוחות הדינים מבפנים. To intrude. Bistruba, yeah. With the mouth, I said.
Now with the plastic?
Now with the plastic. According to Mkubalim. According to Mkubalim, it's supposed to be with the mouth.
But where's the blood that is getting, because it gets...
The blood, there's blood there.
It's outside.
Yeah, that blood, he says, suck out.
So you don't want to like get to clot, but in general. Like,
No. It's nothing to do with clot, not clot. There's nothing to do with that. Today you put powder, everything stops. Not a big deal. The whole idea is to suck out the blood, which is Elohim, which is God, evil, judgment name. And spirit. Yeah, you'll say it right now. Shehem Bet Shemot. Which is Elohim. Bechor, you're not going to be Mohel, don't worry. Which is Elohim open and Elohim regular. V'chaveh lemateka, and have in mind that I want to make these names judgmental to become switched situation for the child. With God's name, Havaya, Amonai. Havaya, Yud Kevavke 26, Amonai 65. 65 and 26 is 91. 91 should push away Hamila, Ha-Elohim. The God's name, Elohim, should be removed because, which is the judgment, should be removed because of Hashem mercy's name on the child. Velachem motzitzim beyayin adom. Bechor. Moel supposed to put in his mouth
Yain.
red wine, and then come to the Brit and suck. Red wine. It's, you can call it disinfection, but the real idea behind it is to suck out the blood out, which is Elohim. שהוא מידת הדין, כי אין הדין מתנתק, אלא בשורשו. He says, you put the judgment mouth, which is the wine, red wine, which is judgment, on top of that blood, which is another judgment, minus and minus makes plus. ועל ידי שהוא מוצץ את הדם בפה ומוציאו עם היין, אז יוצא מידת הדין הקשה. Then the strong, the harsh מידת הדין removes from the baby. ועל ידי כוונה זו, and with this kavanah, as bli safek yishaer memutak Shem Shaddai. He says, without any doubt, God's name Shaddai is going to be always with mercies on the child. Al yedei Shem Havaya Amonai, with God's name Havaya and Ado and the night.
So that's after the kiddush.
הנרמזים בתיבת המילה. ואשרי המוהל, תקשיב מה כתוב פה. Read what's written here. ואשרי המוהל, and praiseworthy the מוהל, שמכוון לזה.
ושמעתי ממורי.
Says the Rab Chaim Vital, and I heard from my teacher. Rab Chaim Vital says about his teacher Arizal, שהמוהל תינוק בזאת הכוונה. If the moel does brit milah with this כוונה, ישמור בריתו לעולם. Will have strong power to keep his brit milah לעולם. What is לעולם בכור? בכור, what is לעולם? או בכור? לעולם, שואלת. Forever. ויגדל הילד, and this baby is going to grow לתורה, מעשים טובים, ויזכה להיות מורה הוראות בישראל, and he will be teaching הלכות in עם ישראל. אריזה לתגב הציבור. שטמפור כתיב הסתם. בכור, you hear this? Always, this is all only help. Под концом, что ребенок сделает, это Бог один знает. No, not necessarily. Sometimes, you can have sometimes good kavanot, and the baby, but this is all extra help. Понимаете, что говорю? Person has a good voice. Is he going to be a singer? No. Some people have good voice are doctors. Some people have a good talent in math and they are lawyers. Right? Not everything you're talented in, you're going to end up doing. So it says, with this you bring in a talent to the child, to be always bederech Torah, and to be such a big rabbi, he says, to teach people halachot, more horaot beIsrael. That's Rabotai, whenever a person is doing the Brit Milah, it's not a joke. Please, lish b'sijet, chachaim lachaim, mazal tov, sure, wishing good things.
Ashkenazim not following Zohar?
I don't know who does. I'm not here to judge
No.
Sfaradim, Ashkenazim. I'm telling you
Ashkenazim, they're doing that.
what this Brit is doing. What this Siddur told us about the Kavanot of the Brit Milah. That's what Rabotai, it's very important. Review this Kavanot, and you're going to be expert in them. Some say, Bechor, that even if the Mohel doesn't do it, if you know the Kavanot, you can combine your mind with his actions. Some say that. Like Shofar, some opinions hold. What if you have a good guy that knows how to blow Shofar, but he doesn't know Kavanot? Kavanot are very complicated in shofar. I don't know if you ever saw them. Extremely hard. You know, Rabbi Mutzafi said his father, Rabbi Salman Mutzafi, knew the Kavanot inside out. He says the Kavanot of shofar are so hard. After Rosh Hashanah, he says, he used to come home and sleep from a headache.
Wow.
How many things you have to think, combine this and that, this and that. You understand, Bechor? This is the power of our Torah. Torah это не просто так, карди кардам.
Что один может тут, другой
So he says, what if a person blows shofar? He doesn't know kavanot. But the second guy, he knows beautiful kavanot, but he doesn't know how to blow shofar. He says, he can have the kavanah, and this guy will blow the shofar.
They should each other have kavanah with each other, or
Better if they link to each other, tell each other, you do it with my thoughts. Better.
сколько нужно каванот делать.
And this is simple. And this is simple kavanot. אתה רואה כתוב פה, kavanot פשוטות. What is פשוטות in Hebrew?
Simple.
Simple kavanot.
for them.
It's באמת simple. If you'll see the chart, there's much more over there.
לא, אתה יודע, זה לשם ייחוד нужно שתעדד.
Whenever you do the Brit, he says,
ברוחים אתם משתיים.
it says, you're bringing God's name out. It says, what do you have in God's name? It says you have to have in mind, whenever you're going to make the cut, that you're bringing God's name how? You're not only thinking. It says, whenever you have two hands, right? How many fingers you have in each? 5 and half, 5 and 5, right? This is Hey, and that's the second Hey of God's name. Then what do you hold in your hand? Knife. What is that? Letter Vav. What is the Brit Milah? Letter Yud. What's it be? Yud, Ke, Vav, Ke. They are from somewhere else. Most of the world has 5 fingers. What's the reason behind the 5 fingers? Corresponding, he says, to God's 2 letters, Hey and Hey. And Brit Milah, he says, that's the Yud of the baby, and the knife of the Bohel, that's letter Vav of Hashem's name. With this, he says, you're bringing Yud Ke Vav Ke to the baby, removing Elokim from the baby.
3 or 4 is also gematria of chesed.
לא אמרת, ואז הוא עושה זה. אחי בן המים חיים.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, thank you. We didn't look. There's more here. You're right.
There's 3.
I didn't bring it here. And this pseudo didn't bring it. And the other books that I have, bring it. Bechor. Then he says the Mohel
When
supposed
you're
to.
removing the shin dal.
After you removed, he says the Elokim, the judgment from the child. You're supposed to, he says, form your fingers like this
שמע ישראל, לא.
and say, put the pinky inside the wine and say, когда the person is going to say, "Va'amar lech bedamai chai," have in mind, I'm now bringing him the wine with God's name, Shin, Daled, Yud. What did you get over here again? God's name, Shaddai. That's the name we have in the mezuzah. That's the name in your tefillin. Wow. And that's the name you're supposed to have when the Brit Milah is happening. That's what we learned. Matat is the same gematria of Shakai, Shin and Dalet and Patom Yud. Put like this 2 times. V'amar bedamai chai, v'amar lach bedamai chai.
But now it's make a sense when
I explained to you. Bukva Dalet, видишь?